When you mention the Bharat Empire, most people's minds jump straight to filth, poverty, backwardness, scams, and that boundless, delusional confidence, as if the world owes them a superpower title. But there's one tag they can't shake off: rape capital. India's negative image could fill a book, dirty enough to make you wonder if the Ganges can't wash their souls clean, poor enough to seem like 1.3 billion people are scrapping over the last crumb, scams so slick they fleece European grannies dry, and confidence so inflated they'd claim the moon as their backyard. Don't forget the train-hanging chaos, cow-dung cakes on streets, public defecation spectacles, all proudly part of the Bharat Empire's global brand. Yet the most infamous stain remains the rampant rape cases and pervasive sexual harassment, a permanent blotch on Indian society. Speaking of sex crimes in India, the recent cases pile up so high they'd numb your scalp, spanning every corner imaginable. Start with the 2012 Delhi bus gang rape. A 23-year-old med student brutalized by 6 men on a moving bus, iron rods tearing through her insides, left to die on the roadside. That one sparked nationwide protests, forced legal changes, yet rape numbers didn't budge. Jump to 2018. An 8-year-old Muslim girl in Kashmir, kidnapped to a temple, gang-raped for days, then bashed to death with rocks. One of the culprits a priest, blending religious hate with sexual savagery so vile it turned stomachs. Early 2024, a Spanish tourist camping in Jharkhand got gang-raped by 7 Indian men. Her husband beaten helpless as he watched. Police nabbed 4. The rest likely still roaming free. Then there's the 2022 case in Uttar Pradesh. A 13-year-old Dalit girl reporting a rape, only to be raped again by the police station chief. Law enforcers turning predators. Hardly a rare twist in India. The National Crime Records Bureau clocked over 31,000 rape cases in 2022 alone, averaging 90 a day. And that's just the reported ones. Who knows how many stay buried? If you think India's sex crimes stop at humans, think again. Some in the Bharat Empire don't spare goats, lizards, even car exhaust pipes. Back in 2019, a guy in Uttar Pradesh got caught raping a goat, villagers shrugging it off as no big deal. In 2021, Rajasthan had a man filmed assaulting a lizard, the clip hitting X and sparking outrage, users howling that India had sunk to new depths. As for exhaust pipes, it sounds like a joke, but Indian social media is rife with quips about how any roadside hole sparks creative urges in certain folks. These absurd acts victimize animals and objects alike, leaving you wondering if India's moral compass got flushed down the Ganges. What's behind this mess? The reasons could fill a dissertation. Start with the social setup. India's caste system sorts people into tiers. Low-caste women bearing the brunt. 2021 seeing a 45% spike in Dalit rape cases since 2015. High-caste men treating them like disposable toys. Economically, 1.3 billion people stew in sky-high poverty. Gender ratios skewed. Uttar Pradesh boasting just 943 women per 1,000 men, leaving hordes of bachelors with no wives, venting sexual frustration through violence. The law's a hollow shell. Conviction rates limp at 27%. Cops either pocket bribes or join the crime. Courts drowning in over 100,000 backlogged cases, some dragging a decade with no verdict. Add a father-knows-best culture baked in deep. 57% of boys and 53% of girls see wife-beating as fine. So rape blends into the everyday grind. The real kicker, though, is this nation's total lack of decency. It's people clueless about shame. In India, scamming's smart, shitting in public's liberty, harassing women's instinct, littering's routine. Stuff other countries can't fathom becomes as normal as breathing in the Bharat Empire. A grope on the street, a rub on the bus. Nobody cares. Bystanders figure the woman asked for it. Politicians aren't much better. One in 2014 shrugging. Boys will be boys, practically cheerleading rapists. From top to bottom, shame's been tossed in the trash. Sexual violence, just one rotten bloom in this muck. Some wave poverty as an excuse, claiming India's rape epidemic stems from being broke. Look at Rwanda in Africa. Though its economy's weaker than India's, per capita GDP lower, yet it's spotless. Its people rebuilding with grit after war. India? Plenty of its 1.3 billion would rather lounge in cow dung dreaming of superpower status than pick up a broom. Poverty's no alibi. It's the lack of decency that's the core. Rwanda's streets are clean. No beggars in sight. While India's capital Delhi stinks to high heaven. Its rape stats a global punchline. Worse yet, this uncouth, shameless, rule-breaking streak follows Indians abroad, driving immigrant nations like Canada, Australia, and the US up the wall. These folks land overseas and promptly clump together, turning workplaces into little Indias. Ex-users spill tales of Toronto IT firms overrun by Indian hires, jobs doled out via hometown networks, outsiders locked out cold. They muscle into businesses with shady tactics. Vancouver's taxi trade and corner stores now Indian turf. Locals grumbling about competition gone crooked. Fake degrees are their bread and butter. Canada's immigration office busting over 1,000 bogus diplomas from Indian applicants in 2023. Employers and officials duped left and right. Hygiene's another fiasco. Sydney's Bondi Beach hit with Indian tourists dropping turds in 2022. Beachgoers raging at the "where's your manners" stench. Brits join the fray, churning out AI videos mocking London's slide into an Indian-run dump. Plastic bags swirling. Sanitation in shambles. This wrecking ball vibes got Western countries scratching their heads. Order crumbling as basic civility takes a beating. The Bharat Empire's government needs a reality check. Quit obsessing over GDP boasts or moonshot hype. Tackle the broken social order first. Rebuild some manners and morals. Start with education. Rip out the caste system's festering roots. Less fantasizing. More grunt work. Figure out how to be decent humans before anything else. The rape capital crown won't lift with lip service. If 1.3 billion don't grow some shame, India's name will just rot further, leaving even goats and tailpipes trembling.